At the beginning of last season, we asked you to send in your old football shirts so that we could send them off to Africa to give to the street kids in Mombasa. We were astonished by the box loads of shirts you sent in. We got thousands of them. We worked with a charity called Glad's House to get them out there, and we got some pictures back of the kids wearing them. Look, that's just brilliant, isn't it? It just makes you feel so proud that we collected all those shirts and people sent them in and we sent them all out there. Some of our pals at the RAF, oh look! Some of our pals at the RAF were watching. They decided to help out too. They got in touch with Glad's House and organised a trip to Mombasa to help train up football coaches for the street kids.
So we sent Rocket to watch what the RAF boys were up to and find out exactly what happened to the shirts you sent in.
Over 500,000 people visit Kenya each year, experiencing some of the best safaris and hotels in the world. However, my experience was going to be very different. Dr. Cliff Ferguson runs a charity called Glad's House, which has been set up to help the street children of Mombasa. So, Cliff, how did you get involved with Glad's House?
Well, my daughter Victoria had a gap year. She started off in South Africa and worked her way through the whole continent, as it were. Ended up in Mombasa. She showed us round. And we just said, we've got to be able to do something. I'd never seen anything like this in my life, if I'm quite frank. Yeah. So that's why we started Glad's House.
How have the shirts helped?
Massive amount.
Really? Guys, who wants a Liverpool shirt?
You know, 400 kilos of shirts, that's a massive impact on so many people's lives.
Yeah. I must say, I have seen a few of the locals walking around with random Plymouth
Leicester
shirts.
and Plymouth shirts, brilliant.
Who wants a Torquay shirt? What is papasa? Because I've heard a bit about this, but I'm not sure what it involves.
Papasa it means in Swahili to hold gently. It's where the street boys from town come to Magongo, they play football for like 3-4 hours, and then we feed every boy that comes, and we also give them as much clean water as we can. So it's really an opportunity for the kids to be kids. You know, a street boy doesn't get to have a time where they feel safe to enjoy themselves, and through sport they get to be children again.
That's excellent. Look, passing and moving, passing and moving.
Pass and move.
This is John McGlasson. He works for the RAF.
I saw the shirt appeal at the beginning of last season, and being involved with the Royal Air Force Development Squad, thought it would be a good idea if we got together and collected a lot of kit in for you. OK, that was very, very good. We've set up a coach development programme. When we leave, they're able to continue the development of themselves and the street children.
Have you seen any young talent, any future Premiership players?
Well, we hope so. There's some really good, skillful young players. Tactically, they need to sort of develop, and that's what we're hoping the coaches will do. But I believe that it won't be too long before we see some Kenyan children or adults over playing in the Premiership. At the moment, we're watching the Coastal King adults. We say adults, it's under 23s. They won their first game on Saturday, and it was absolutely amazing at the ground. You should have seen the crowd. So they're into the semi-finals this weekend.
Is there a prize for the winner?
There is. The charity have got a replica World Cup, which we're going to present to the teams, and also a more local prize, which is a goat for each team.
They win a goat?
They win a goat, yes.
Brilliant. After the kids have finished training, they head back to the city where they live, on the streets of Mombasa. Wow, that was amazing. Incredible.
Loved it. Well done, Rocket.
And in part 2 of Rocket in Kenya, he watches the Coastal Kings play their first match and presents our first ever African Skills School. I've seen it, it's quality. If you want to know more about Glad's House and the work they do, you can visit our website, socceram.com.